Tourists from around the world line up every Sunday to attend a service at Harlem's Abyssinian Baptist Church. Many come hoping for gospel music after hearing about the church through a guidebook or friends, and they are willing to wait, sometimes for hours. In the summer, there can be at least 1,000 of them lined up around the block.
I really want to see it, how it look like. I hope they'll sing some songs for us.
Abyssinian is just one of the Harlem churches popular with tourists. 9,000 tourists attend church in the neighborhood on an average Sunday, according to the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. The popularity of the prominent African American church has pitted the church against crowds of mostly white tourists. To deal with it, the church has made uneasy compromises and set strict policies that have evolved over the years.
We had to figure out how we receive so many tourists and at the same time not violate our worship experience as a congregation.
Tourists are not allowed at the 9 a.m. service and must line up outside for the 11 a.m. service regardless of weather. Volunteers walk by explaining the rules. The church bans backpacks, photography, beverages, and clothes like shorts and tank tops. Inevitably, some are turned away due to space constraints. The church sits 1,200 people. In the past, this has led to tense exchanges between tourists and church volunteers because the easiest way to tell them apart is skin color.
We do have a couple of white members, a few, and we do have some members who are interracial in their relationships.
Sometimes, tourists who get into a service leave early because they don't expect it to be so long or include so much talking, and that's one thing that bothers church leadership. But communication can be difficult because some of the tourists don't speak English.
They really think they're coming to see nothing but gospel because what's written in many of the tourist books is misleading.
The tourists are also notoriously stingy. Church officials say they give an average of $3 apiece. Sometimes they've already paid a tour company much more to bring them. Even so, Reverend Butts and many church members say the tourists are welcome and that they enjoy sharing their message with an international community.
It's always nice to have them there to see, the way we worship.
Yeah.
So long as they're not disrespectful of the service, we're fine with it.
The pastor says he would be willing to allow even more of them in, if he could come up with more seats. But for now, the lines will continue, and as the weather gets warmer, they will get even longer.